On October 15th to 17th, 2012, 46 invited international delegates from 14 countries participated in a symposium that focused on rural and remote communities and places around the world. The Center on Aging, University of Manitoba, and Manitoba Seniors and Healthy Aging Secretariat co-sponsored the event held in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. One of the objectives of the symposium included sharing promising practices and knowledge from around the world on age-friendly rural and remote communities and places. 6 delegates were asked their thoughts on age-friendliness in rural and remote communities. What follows are the perspectives from delegates from Bolivia, Canada, Cameroon, and Trinidad and Tobago.
Why is the concept of age-friendly important?
Age-friendliness suits our climate, because I come from Trinidad and Tobago, which is a country in the Caribbean, and right now we have an existing policy on how to develop that land use. So I can see already where there's already a segue that I can plug into and take this concept back home and then design a strategic plan as to how we could utilize this more.
Age-friendly to me is just a real foundation of how do we approach the aging population. It brings, oh my goodness, it just brings so much energy and newness to this whole agenda of aging, and I think that's very exciting. We've called it an age-friendly journey, we've called it an age-friendly movement. Maybe it's not how you define it, it's what you do with it, and it's been very important in Manitoba because it really has that important focus on seniors, but then it also really looks, because of that lens, it really looks at how it benefits all ages and really does create that community approach to, you know, whether it's solving problems or developing initiatives or projects.
I'm from the Atlantic Canada, and we have the highest proportion of seniors in Canada in each of our provinces. So there's a lot more older people living longer. There's also more multi-generational families, and so we have we need to think about people staying in their communities longer, staying in their own homes where they want to be longer. And in order to do that, we have to think about how do our contexts, our spaces, help to facilitate people living where they want to live for as long as possible.
Obviously, we would like to live in an environment that is, you know, healthy and that promotes active aging. It doesn't matter if you're young or you're old. There are some features or services that can enable people to grow well and age in place, especially.
Pourquoi la collectivité des amis des aînés est-il important?
Je crois que quand on parle d'une collectivité amis des aînés, on pense immédiatement à aller voir, écouter ce que les aînés ont à dire et donc être informé de manière exacte des nécessités des personnes âgées. Donc la première chose à faire, c'est aller les voir et les écouter et qu'ils puissent être partie, intervenir dans les décisions qui seront prises. Et ça, je crois que c'est le premier point fort des collectivités amies des aînés.
C'est très important parce que finalement, c'est une approche de développement communautaire. C'est une façon pour les communautés de se rassembler et autour d'un objectif. Et c'est un objectif qui est très positif finalement. Alors, c'est utiliser un phénomène. Et pour moi, ce qui est plus important que simplement, c'est important d'offrir plus de services, d'être plus inclusif par rapport aux aînés. Mais ce qui est plus important, c'est une façon d'une communauté, c'est un moyen pour une communauté de se rassembler autour d'un objectif.